Hey guys, welcome to my segment of Craft Around the Clock. I'm Donna with Cypress Designs, and I have a cute vintage Halloween project. Came to me about 1 o'clock in the morning. It's got cute little people. I'm just basically waiting to get streamed in. Cute little people, and my friend Vay sent me this little goodie package. Hi Diana, how are you? Sent me this cute little goodie package of sprinkles and these cutouts. Now, I've never seen these before in person, but these are the cutest little cutouts. Hey, Levon, how are you? So these are the cutest. I don't know where she got it from. I'm assuming maybe Temu or someplace, but I'm going to find more of these. Because then, hey, Tracy, how are you? And then I don't have to work so hard at cutting them out. They're already cut. Hey, Shelby. So check these out, guys. Hey, Lori, how are you? Hey, Tamara. And check these out. Okay, that's the house we're going to use. This is the first grouping we're going to use. The little ghost. So this is the first grouping we're going to use today. And I was out on Pinterest at 1 o'clock in the morning because my body said, no, I'm not going to go to sleep. Hey, Stacy and Wanda. So I saw all these cute boxes that they were doing with paper people. So my mind was traveling. I got to bed after 3. You got them on Amazon. I'm going to check it out. So I came up with my version. So we are going to basically take the lid of one of the paper mache boxes. I painted it ahead of time to get rid of it. Hey, Cheryl. Hi, Renee. And this is going to go on top, okay? And then we are going to have a stand. So this is going to be like this. And then our people will be inside. So let's get cranking on this because this is going to take a little bit of time. I'm going to go ahead and start painting this orange. I grabbed everything except paintbrushes today, guys. So sorry. So we're going to paint this one orange. They're each going to be different. I don't want to put too much paint on. I just want a nice coating on here. The less you paint, the better it actually is. It dries faster. So I want to go ahead and just get a nice coat on here. This way it won't take as long to dry, but we want to make sure we have the orange everywhere. And this is pumpkin from Waverly. Oh, thank you, Cheryl. You're so sweet. Hey, Glenna. Hey, Sheila and Mary. How are you? It just was weird. It was like, I was going to just do my box people like I always do. And then I went out, like I said, I had to entertain myself last night. I'm in here in my room at 1 o'clock in the morning. I know if I ever get the room in the garage, I know I won't be staying out there at 1 o'clock in the morning. Excuse me. Hey, Crystal, how are you? Too many bugs. I try to get in there, all these little spots. Try to get everything covered. The reason I did the boxes ahead of time, the backs, is because I didn't want to have to deal with all that painting, because the more you have to paint, it takes so long for everything to dry, and you never get to see the finished project. Hey, Jerry. Hey, Maria. Hey, Janine. It's Jeannie or Janine? Jeannie, I think it is. I'll get with the program here, you guys. You know me. So I'm just going to try to get in all the cracks. You don't have to be 100% perfect because this is Halloween. So we're just using the pumpkin color. Just trying to get in here to cover up all this dark cutout colors. And you know me, I don't really enjoy using black. I actually whipped black on my face already this morning, so I don't want to be getting black everywhere. So I just want to get in here. I think this is going to turn out really cute. And if it does, then that's how I'm going to start doing my paper people. Do it with a box. Hey, Donna. Hey, Cindy. How are y'all doing? The hard part is when you have all these. Now, this intricate little pattern was actually from Dollar Tree, guys. That was from Dollar Tree. I don't see the good stuff anymore. I don't know why, but I'm not seeing any of the really, really good stuff I bought this summer. I did buy a couple of them, thank goodness, but now I could kick myself for not buying a lot more. But I think this is going to be adorable. It's terrible when your mind doesn't shut down at night and you come up with all these random things. And then you're like, okay, time to go to bed. Let's see, I'm going to do both sides. I'm trying to make sure I get all these sides and stuff. One side at a time, Donna. Just trying to make sure it doesn't look too tacky. It's kind of hard to sometimes get into some of these little spots, but we will. We'll try one side, go to the other side. This is what's going to make it really pop. Try to get as much as I can. This is what I'm saying. I kind of wish I would have done this one ahead of time because I didn't realize how many spots I got to cover. So I just want to get most of it. And it's Halloween, so I'm not too worried about perfection because Halloween isn't about perfection. It's about creepy, ghoulish, all that other stuff. Let's try to dry it. Let's try to dry it. Hey, Brenda. Hey, Jackie. If I missed you, hey, Patty. If I missed you, I'm sorry. 45 minutes goes by so quickly on these things, guys. That's why sometimes a little prep work helps. Another Wanda. Hey, Wanda Blackwell and Wanda Smith. How are y'all doing? Okay, let me just make sure I get it all done. I'm hoping to do 2. We may not get to 2. But we will try to get to 2 of them. But yeah, it was like, I'm watching all these people and it's like, God, they're maybe making beautiful stuff out of these not boxes, but like wooden boxes and stuff. And I'm like, what do I have that I can create an actual box or something? And then it just clicked. Sorry guys, this is what I should have done ahead of time, not the box. The box would have been faster. Okay, so let's do this side. Just want it all to look really good, finished. Everybody doing good today? Hey, Donna, how are you? Hey, Karen. Hey, Lori. Just got to get with the program. I know I'm going to be hitting a brick wall today from not sleeping. You guys ever get that where hey, Shannon, you are so exhausted and you can't sleep at night and you don't get much sleep and then the wall hits and then you're like, you get on the couch, you take a nap and it's like, oh wow, I feel like I've been out partying all night long. That's how I feel right now. And I'll guarantee you I didn't have the benefits of partying right now. Okay, so let's try that. I just want to get a good couple coats on here. Brush here. We want it to stand out really well. I am making a shadow box kind of like for my paper people. Hey Aletta, I'll show you in just a second. I just want it nice and dry and then I gotta do one more coat. Because you want it to look fairly good. You don't want it to look messy. So let's go ahead and I just want it to look nice and orange. Is this dried a little? Let me just try to go over all these little spots. I just want it to be really rich looking orange, not a dull, boring orange. So this is gonna go on top of our lid to our box. From the paper mache boxes. I'm gonna go ahead and just put a lot on there. I'll go on to the other side. This could take forever and we don't want this part to take forever. We wanna get going. I just wanted to have a rich color. I just don't want it to be kind of boring. Okay, well, let's get to the other side. I'm gonna try to do both sides at one time. The outside needs to look as pretty as the inside. Let me keep going. almost done with all my Halloween decorating. Oh gosh, I'm so happy. The party's this weekend. The only thing is once my party is done with, guys, my house goes naked because I take everything down. It only stays up for the day of the party, and then after that, it's all down. Because then I start to prep everything up and get it ready to go to Christmas. Because it takes me a couple months to do Christmas. I like to take my time. I like my music on. I like to get into it versus just rush and not be able to truly 100% enjoy the holidays. Okay. This is going to be as good as it's going to get because we could be here all day. Let's try this so we can get cranking. Hey Denise, hey Sandy, hey Linda, how are you guys? Now, this thing is gonna be adorable, you guys. Now, I'm not gonna worry about perfection because I am gonna age it up a little bit. But I gotta get this thing dried. I'm gonna turn it up. You could be here all day. And you don't want this on your pictures and stuff. You want to be very careful you don't get it all over your box. Stoner Creek, what's your first name, sweetie? If anybody is new to my page, let me know so I can welcome you properly. I just don't want to get this all over the place. The hate are the hairs from the brushes. Okay. You know I'm a messy painter. Hey Deb, how are you? Hey Jerry. You do a mixture of Halloween and fall? Oh yeah, see I used to do the same thing, but because I do parties, and I love doing parties, I have to give myself time to get ready for them because it's so involved, I get too crazy outside. I can't just do a typical Christmas like everybody. I've got to go all out. Okay, so let me just dry my hands. So the next thing we have to do, this looks like it's still a little wet. I'm going to try to dry it with my thing. I just don't want paint everywhere. It's still a little wet, so let me get a second. Hey Irma. Hey Wanda. This is what I'm saying that takes the longest is this. Okay, now which side is the better? I hate the paintbrush little hairs. Okay, we're gonna age it up anyway. This side. Okay, so before we can attach this, mind you, this is gonna go over this. This is gonna be our shadow box, okay, basically. So, we have to do first things first. We're gonna take this. We are gonna use our little paper people. This is the first grouping. We're going to use this house. Hi 3M. And then we're going to use this little person. We're going to use the little guy. Okay? So first things first, we got to get this inside. I've already pre-cut a lot because, oh, and I broke that. Now I probably won't be able to find anything now. Get a lot of glue on there. Just make sure you got lots of glue. You want that paper down. Yeah, it was funny last time. Just like, you know, I do my standard paper, you know, people, but I do it on, you know, on the top of a box, and I thought I'd try something different. Hey, Carol, how are you? Hey, Mary Jane, how are you? So this will be our backdrop, okay? Now, we've got to take I'm going to take our little bit. I was going to put this on the outside too. Let me do that. I've got a lot of stuff going. Like I said, if I wouldn't have prep for half of this stuff, we won't get it done. Don't worry about the paint mixture. It's okay because you're not going to see it anyway. I want to add all the textures of Halloween, you know, the different patterns. I just love the look of different patterns. Now I pre-cut everything. If I can find the other pieces I pre-cut. I just pre-cut all my pieces. I want if the wind blew it away. I think the wind just took it with my fan and, oh, there they are. See, I told you guys. In here, the wind takes everything because it's my fan. So let's keep going. There's a lot involved in this. This is what I'm saying is there's a lot involved in these paper things, but they're well worth it. Now, I cut them exactly alike so we can keep the band going because I don't want them to be off. One's a little off, but it can't be perfect. I'm definitely not perfect on this one. This one wants to be very, very, crazy on me. Okay. And then now I'm going to trim any pieces that are overextended, and I'll show you. Sorry guys, if I'm not catching comments, it's because I'm trying to get this so you guys can actually see it. There's drawbacks to doing stuff and not being able to show you. My scissors are horrible, guys. I'm sorry. I have another pair. I have so many scissors I bought this year, and yet to this day I can't find them all. Okay, I'm not going to worry about that. I think this is good enough. And I can take a little bit of black paint over the edges. So if there's any little bits of paper, you're not going to notice it. And then let's dry this just in case. I want all the different textures. Hopefully I caught everybody and said hi. I'm sorry. We definitely want to make sure we got all our textures. Now we may touch up a few spots, but that's okay. We don't have a whole lot of time to do things. So that's how it's going to work. So now let's get cranking into this section. 8:17. I have 9 to 9:45. Now we took a spool and one of these little legs. They're from Hobby Lobby. They're pretty inexpensive from Hobby Lobby. So let me grab. I'm trying not to put all my brushes in the thing, and I'm trying to wrap them in cloth, wet cloth, so I don't use these. Now we're going to take this and paint it black. And you know me in black, it gets everywhere. Hey Emma, how are you? You know me in black, I get it all over the place. Hey Pat, how are you? Hey Mary. Hey Ellen. So let's go ahead and paint this. These spools are awesome. They're not that expensive, and sometimes you can catch the stuff on sale. Now, of course, I've yet to catch it on sale. This stuff doesn't go on sale like everything else does. I'm just going to paint it all black. I'm not going to worry about the base. You don't need to really worry about the base too much. We just want that as a stand. Now, you can go crazy and do different stuff, but we'll see how much time we have to go crazy. Yeah, it's kind of sad to put all that time and effort into a Halloween party and then you end up having to take everything down after. Now, I don't have to, but it serves no purpose. Not like anybody comes out here, you know, being further out, nobody really comes out here. Hi, Shyla. Hey, Sandra and Tammy. Did I say hi already, guys? I don't know. We want to get this right where it needs to be. We will probably put a little rub-in buff on it. Now, I think you guys are truly going to enjoy this, and I think now I have my inspiration to change up my box people to something like this. The next step. But these little wooden pieces, stock up on them, especially if you're a crafter. These things are nice to have. Sorry, this is what I'm saying. If the painting is what takes the longest amount of time. Get in there and make sure you got it all covered. Now remember, you don't have to touch the bottom of that because that's all going to get glued. Yeah, actually, let's just do it. This will just make it all the same. Okay. Yeah, I bought my the tinsel, orange tinsel. Hey, Gray Duck, what's your first name? And it was very thin and hardly anything, so I thought to myself, why am I buying this? I returned it, and I'm going to go out there and look again, because the stuff I bought in the past from Amazon is really nice. And I want the thicker. See, I buy this roll. I can always link this if anybody wants. This is the best one I found so far, and it's from Amazon. I don't know about, my throat is all discombobulated. Okay, so first thing first, find your top, find your bottom. And we are going to glue this on. Sorry, guys, it's like I got something stuck in my throat. So now we're going to glue this. Let me just make sure. We got to kind of sort of eyeball this. Okay, we're going to do it this way. I love these very, very fine little glue guns because these are really nice when you go to do this. You don't go overkill on stuff. Now adjust it. Make sure it feels exactly the same everywhere, which I think it does. Definitely not perfect when it comes to this, guys. Sorry if I'm not perfect. So there's our shadow box, okay? We're not done though. Now let's add our bottom piece. I can definitely tell you, I feel like I went out and partied all night long. I don't know if anybody else is like that, but man, sleep is really getting harder and harder and harder and harder. Hey, Patricia. If I said hi, hey, Sandy. Okay, so this will be our shadow box, okay? Oh, jeez. Lord have mercy. Get off me. Oh, feels like critters everywhere. Okay, so let me take a second to take my rub-in buff. I wish I had black rub-in buff, but I don't. So we're going to try... I'm just going to do a little gold. Gold is always good. And we want to go around. I want to go around. I may be off a little bit, but that's okay. We're going to just kind of go around. I want it to look vintage. Sorry, guys. I don't know if anybody else has been like that, but man, it's like all of a sudden I have stuff in my throat. I try to stick inside these areas. Sorry, guys. Thank you, guys. Hey, Robin. Sorry. I feel like I have issues here. Just try to go in there, just so it has that off look, like almost like a 3D look. Just remember, don't go too heavy on these things with your hand because you could break them. We do not want you to break them. I can't ever find these anymore. So next time I find these are going to be like my key thing to do. These are going to be like my key thing to do for my boxes now. And the cool thing is they have a square, they had a square one. I'm hoping they have more. Like I said, these are the things that take the longest on here. Because you gotta kind of sort of get in there. And I'm gonna kind of go over it again. Now I'm gonna do them both in different colors, and I'll show you the square one too. But I'm trying to get the most in these sections here. You don't have to be perfect, just doing this just kind of brightens it up a little bit. It is a dull Halloween color, so we don't want it to be too bright. Okay, so that should be good. I never find my lids. What did I do with my lid? Well, we'll just throw that in there with everything else. Okay, so now we have our stand, okay? Now, there'll be other things we can do. They do have them? Hey, Karen. Yeah, I love this stuff. I mean, I love my rub and buff. I really do. Now, oh, I wasn't done. I do like to do that on the base. What time is it? It's 25. We got time. I like to do it over the highlighted areas or the raised areas. You do you, like I tell everybody, do yourself, whatever. Just do what makes you feel good. Now, I'm not a sweet Halloween person, whereas do everything cutesy. I'm not a cutesy kind of Halloween person. These, I fell in love with it. My friend Vay sent me. And, oh, they were the perfect Halloween thing to have. Okay, so now we have it a little bit more vintage versus it being just, what you call it, I'll move this out of the way. Grab another rag. If I can do this, I can save myself a lot of washing of rags. Let's put that over there. Okay. Wrap that one up again. Put that on there. Okay, so now let's put our babies in. First thing we're gonna do is we're gonna put our haunted house in. Now we wanna put enough. And I got that one, so I need a small brush here. So I wanna make sure everything is down. Now you do you. Find the spot that makes it right for you. We are going to put a little bit of diamond dust on here. So it's going to be way in the back. Hopefully I said hi to everybody. Okay, so now the one thing that's a little different, hang on, I need my diamond dust. I am going to, like I said, I came up with this at 1 o'clock in the morning. So I am going to real quickly put this around the edges inside. That's what I meant to do. The only thing is these things run through it real fast. Okay. So I'm gonna put the little bit of tinsel inside. I'll show you as soon as I'm done. I just think it adds that little bit of vintage Halloween. And I'm sorry if I'm not looking up a lot, but I think the project's more fun than watching me. I definitely did invest in some scissors. Now I don't throw any little pieces away because sometimes you have that one little project. Sometimes you have that one little project you need that little bit of stuff for, and it just makes a difference. Hey Tessie. Hey Christy. Okay, so the next thing, let me move all this stuff out of the way because I'll get it messy. Now, I was in the middle of putting a little bit, so I can put a little bit of diamond dust. I think diamond dust with Halloween, Christmas is awesome. Okay, so now I'm going to, I need my container. Now remember, it's glass. So can you see it? How much prettier is that? Gray Duck, what's your first name? I forgot. And I try not to put, if there's stuff in your diamond dust, try not to put it back. Well, I just did that. I try to separate my used diamond dust. Okay, the next thing we need are my little people and my little ghost and my words. Now, where'd my words go? Now, I'm gonna have my words sitting here. I was trying to figure out how I was gonna do my people. I got time. So I'm thinking of attaching them to these little pieces of wood from cutouts, so they would have a stand, but I want to make sure they're black on the back. I mean, hopefully they'll fit too. Like I say, I hate using black because, believe me, I have the horror of black spilling all over my walls, guys. It's still on my brand new shades, my walls, and some of it I can't get off, and very frustrating. Very frustrating. Okay, so let me see. I was gonna put him in there. I gotta find everything. Now, the reason I put these in here, the main reason, is because I need something to hold up the little picture. Now, I don't want the back to be too clean. So I want to just dirty it up a little bit. Not that you're going to notice it, but you could notice it. And this is where you need eyes. So it'll look like a scene in a story. Hey, Karen. She's got a little wider dress. I'm gonna turn that back a little bit. These are so fragile, you guys, very fragile. So one at a time, diamond dust. I'm gonna do her dress, her hat, her hair. And it helps if you can actually see what you're doing. I can't see what I'm doing. I don't want to add too much. It puts a lot of weight on her. So everything can be very glittery inside. Hey, Mary. Hey, Claudia, how are you? Okay. Now these are where, because I don't want the people to be hidden, so I have to have something to hold them. You could probably just glue it, but I just don't like the glue like that. Guys, I save everything, even cutouts for like when you order like glasses for wooden glasses. I save all these pieces from the cutout because these little pieces always are the things that come in handy that I need for supporting like my little people in it. just don't want, it's my luck I get black everywhere. Dry that. Hey Kelly, thank you for sprinkling. Definitely need a, what you call, now I gotta figure out where she's gonna go. And the hard part with this kind, it's at an angle. So she's just, can't do too much with these because there's not a lot of room in here. And these are like little doll faces. I'll show it to you closer. They like have faces of a doll. Kind of creepy, but it's okay. I think my finger's stuck. Okay, do again. We're gonna just do a few places for her here. I'm gonna have to fix this one. Now you don't need a lot on here of your diamond dust, guys. Don't go too crazy. So it looks like two little girls trick-or-treating on Halloween. Hold on. I think my screen's crooked. Okay. Now she's gonna have to have a little bit more support. So I'm gonna take this and use this as my support. Sometimes you have to add a little bit more because they're just so flimsy. But yeah, if you ever see these things, these little round circles and stuff, you use the lid to your paper mache boxes. There, and I'll support her a little bit more. And you won't notice the, there. Now she's supported a little bit more. Isn't that cool? Thank you. Hey, Shelly. Okay, now I got it all over my fingers. I told you I don't like black. I need to spruce up the frame a little bit too because it's a little duller than I want it. So we're gonna have to, our sign says trick or treat. We're gonna put a sign at the bottom that says trick or treat, but we're gonna put a little bit of diamond dust. You don't want sticky fingers when you're using diamond dust because it'll get all over your fingers and it is glass. And if you don't get it off your fingers and you touch your eye, it will cut. I had a couple ideas I was going to do for this. It was either going to do that or I don't think I can put a banner. No, the banner wouldn't work in there. I think I will put that at the top. But I like my banners to be kind of like this versus straight on. So let me see if I can. I forgot to do this. And believe me, this stuff gets everywhere. That diamond dust. Take a little bit of glue on each end. My hands still have not come in from Amazon, so still waiting for them. How's that looking, guys? Does that look okay? Hey, Lindsay. Is that looking okay, you guys? I feel like it needs something on the frame, like black. Like a, hang on, guys. I have to change something up here. Sorry, it's that me that has to fix things. I need a little bit of black on here, just a little bit of black. I wish I had those. I don't know if they're called Poshka pens. Just needs to be, it's not to be perfect, but it just needs to have like a, and just remember, it's Halloween, so you don't have to be perfect. It just gives that look of Halloween. It's like it needed some black. Sorry, I can't walk and talk at the same time. I don't have the greatest brush, but it's okay. A little brush. I don't know, I can't walk and talk at the same time. Hey, Janet. Hey, Tanya. And I think what I'm gonna do, I don't have a very steady hand. Hey, Linda. Ooh, do they have black diamond dust? I've never seen that. Definitely I'm gonna put diamond dust, I think, on around here. Then I can put my words. What time is it? I got 5 minutes, so we'll never get to the second one. I can always do that during a live. Like I say, I try to tell people, don't worry about perfection. You know, you figure it out as you go along, you know? And my brain goes 1,000 miles a minute anyway, so we just want to make sure it looks all like it's supposed to be there. Okay. Now it has a little bit of depth to it. Now I didn't do a very good job, but I think it's good enough. I could have probably just did the whole center of it. You know what? That's what I'm going to do. Just going to do the center like this. I think it'll look a little bit better. Anybody else like this where you find yourself changing your mind 50,000 times? Almost done, and then I can put my sign on it, paint, get my sign done. There, that'll have to be the best. Okay, I think it looks better. Okay, so the other thing I was going to do on here, should I put, the other thing is by the black, I was thinking, should I put any more garland or the tinsel around it or no? Powder, or you don't know if it's powder or ink? Okay. Let me put my little word back on there. And I've got my little ghost yet. He's got to come on here. And I'm going to dirty him up. He's way too clean. I think he's just going to be at the very bottom. So what do you guys think? How do you think how it turned out? Like I said, your mind starts to wander and think, oh, I need to change this up. I need to change that up. So does that look okay? I got 1 minute to go. And see, this is the other one we'll work on another time. it'll be the square one. Isn't that cool though? Where my brain was, I should have grabbed a ton of these, and I did not grab a bunch of these from Dollar Tree. So if you see these, and this is just the lid to a paper mache box from Hobby Lobby. So that's all I had, and it's almost a minute to go. So what do you guys think? Does that look okay? Oh, I forgot to glitter him. I'm going to run out of time. I know I am. He needs to be glittered too. I got less than a minute, guys. Less than a minute. There. Now he looks better. Now he looks like he belongs. And guys, stay tuned for the next crafter on Crafter on the Clock. If you're not following them, go ahead and give them a like, share, and a follow.